the last time we're gonna see this car here in the shop because it's going to print, as you guys can see on the title of the vehicle. But before we do that, I do have this auto power cage right here that we picked out for the Eclipse. So next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna take this thing apart and we're gonna put it inside the car and get it ready so it can get out of this shop. Alright, so some of the things we gotta do before we start with the cage is this mess. If you guys never installed a cage before, we need to have complete access of the interior and as also at the bottom of the car, because there are some sandwich plates like we have in our wing that will go into the cage. So first thing I gotta do, empty this whole thing out, clean it up real good, and start getting ready to mount it. Just got done taking everything out and wiping everything down, and it already looks like a brand new car without floor pan or window or spoiler or anything. But it's super clean. Now I can actually start prepping the cage so I can put it in here and start figuring out how it goes in. Alright, so these are 4-point roll cage, which literally means that there's 4 points that will be bolted down to the car. It comes with all the necessary hardware that you need, like the backing sandwich plates like I told you about. These 2 bolts that have the locking nut in it, that is for the arms. And then you have obviously your 3-per plate and nut that it comes with the whole kit. So everything you literally need is right here. So if I had to guess, it goes right here. You guys see how the plate is angled and so is the floorboard? My top guess is that they go right about there. Now I'm gonna put something here to hold this thing in place, and then I'll start mounting the arms, and then I'll see where they land. I just picked up ice cream for the ice cream van. Get messed up. Ah, that's delicious. Alright, anyways, so as we can see here, we see that the cage is gonna end up right through the rear speakers at 6x9. So next step is we're gonna take off the mounting brackets for the 6x9 from both sides. We remove those, and then we'll set the roll cage back to see his final location, and then we'll start doing some markings. Alright, so now that we have the cage in place where this thing's gonna be sitting at, now it's a good time for us to put the bolt through and the nut through here, because this is gonna keep everything nice and level where it's supposed to be. That way this thing doesn't rotate. It's like this. So once it's locked in place, we'll come back down here and we'll start doing some marking. Same thing over there and at the bottom. And we'll make sure that the 2 in the front are in the same location and the 2 in the wheel well are in the same exact location. Alright, so as you can see, I have everything planted where it needs to be. And I already marked all the way around, and I also marked the inside. And I have a few things here. I have my pilot hole drill bit, which is what's going to make the initial hole, which is very small. And then I'm going to increase it to a Christmas tree bit, which it has a bunch of different sizes, but I'm only doing this just so I can go up just a few more sizes without changing drill bits. And then this is going to be my final one, which is the exact size hole that this roll cage has. And this is just a hole puncher, so you press it and then it makes a marking, and then that allows the drill bit to stay in that one spot that you just punch, and it doesn't allow it to be running all the way around where you're trying to drill.
A little later.
So my boy Quince just showed up. He gave me a hand. We drilled the last hole. So all the bolts are in here, the full cage is in here. We're gonna push the car forward, we're gonna put it on the lift, we're gonna raise it up, and we're gonna start working on the back plates. Ain't that right?
Amen.
You know what's funny? There was a lot of people commenting that they wanted us to send this rally art steering wheel to them, and this is me just trying to push the car forward. Look at this. This is insane. That is not safe, guys. If your steering wheel does this, yeah, throw it away. Buy a real steering wheel. Alright, so as you can see, we got the plates on there bolted in, and there's a black trace marker around it. And I'll show you how it looks like right here, if you guys see that right there. So the next step is gonna be, take all the plates out, take the bolts off again, and we're gonna grind all the way around here. We're gonna leave it to bare metal, and we are gonna clean off also the plates around it, make sure the metal is nice and clean. And then we're gonna do some welding on each side of the plate. That way it's nice and solid mounted in here. Alright, so Quinn did me a favor and he ended up removing the undercoating from every angle of the car that it needs to be. So next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna spray some PPE in every single spot. That way when we weld the plates on top, they're not freaked, they don't get rusty. And then we're gonna start welding plates. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Cage is in, bottom plates are welded, and it's still that bolt in, bolt off type of kit, so which is what we wanted. So I think that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll pick up the camera and this thing is going to paint. All right guys, it is time for us to take the Eclipse to BCC Unlimited. It's about to get our fresh coat of paint.
Yep, we gotta get this thing loaded up on Ricky's trailer. Got this thing all stripped down, ready to go off to the paint shop, where we are gonna be dropping it off at the same place where the Honda Civic was painted, and also my bad Apple, BCC Unlimited. They're a great friend of the company, and we're looking forward to seeing what they can do with this thing for us. Let's get it loaded up. Hey everybody, I just wanted to remind you, it is just a few short weeks left to get entered to win our 2020 Ford Mustang GT that we built here on our channel. Every dollar you spend on throtl.com is an entry to win this thing. And if you're already a VIP member or you're thinking about it, you might want to do it, because every dollar you spend is 5 entries to win this thing. And I will tell you, this car is amazing. I've been driving it a lot and I've absolutely fallen in love with this thing. You should want to win this one. I'm excited about it. I hope I'm handing one of you guys the keys. Now let's get back to the video.
Dude, there's some crazy stuff going on, dog. We got a Viper right here, right?
Snake bitten.
Look to your left. Look. Look at this.
What's that?
Hey!
458 ACR. Very nice.
But the best car is behind us.
The best car is right.
Boom, the Eclipse. Yo, look at this Escalade.
Brand new one. Woo! Got all kinds of hot boy whips. Oh, and a Mustang.
Hey.
Car culture is alive and well in California. That's for sure, huh? That van is sick. Jesus. It's a nice rig. Alright, well we just arrived at BCC Unlimited. Took about 2 hours to get up here. The Eclipse made it here in one piece. Straps are still tight. Trailer is actually still in one piece, so that's good. Alright, let's get this thing unloaded. simple as that. Car's off the trailer. Now we gotta push it into the shop and go over the car with Doug, show him what we wanna do. We're not gonna bring you guys along for that because we got a lot of tricks up our sleeves on this one. I wanna keep it a surprise for you guys so you're excited when we do the updates when we come to pick it up. So let's get this thing inside. We just gave the boys the rundown on the Eclipse and what our overall vision is for it, and they are super on board with getting all the stuff done that we want done. So you guys are gonna have to stay tuned for a future video. We'll be back to check out the bodywork and color and all that stuff, the good stuff that they're gonna be doing to the car. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Hit that subscribe button, leave us some comments down below, give us some thumbs up. We appreciate it all. We'll see you guys in the next one.
What's up, guys? It's super early. Me and Nate are at the shop. We're gonna grab the NSX and go up to San Clemente for the cars and coffee, and we're gonna meet up with Mickey and Ricky. So we'll see you when we get there.
Where the key at, dog?
See if the lip will make it. Bust the lip, fool.
Whose fool's that? Is it even here? Is this the right one?
Get it, bud. It's the lip, huh? Smoked that. Morning, boys.
Hey, what's up? We cruised out here to San Clemente to Cars and Coffee this morning. I got Ricky with me in his RX-7, and the media boys, Sean and Nate, are in the NSX today, and I got the Mustang out here. Just want to hang out with the car community and see what the vibes are.
This is your guys' fleet.
I mean, I like the color too, but these are cool. This is a ZL1 1LE Camaro. Basically kind of like what we built with the Mustang. Already set up. Everything you see on this car is basically stock. The hood is sick. Look at that. That's factory hood. What's the price on it? Like 60?
More than you can afford, pal.
Look inside here.
Oh, wow.
I'm ready for one of these.
Ooh. How you doing?
Good, man.
Dang, dude. Yeah. They one up me, dog.
Oh, yeah.
Painted the caps.
Yeah,
you know what would have been clutch on this one? Throttle exhaust.
Oh, he's still gonna send it.
What does that even mean?
Get that? Did you get a clip of that? No.
What?
Still gonna send it.
What does that mean?
He's gonna send it still, regardless.
Where?
What's up, Ricky?
One day. One day.
Is that the model you want? Or you want the newer one?
Yes. No, this one.
Basically, all the parts that we put on our Mustang. I mean, we went a little overboard, but this has like the Brembo brakes, all the that we got from Ford Performance is already on this from the factory. This, look at the front bumper, is completely different. But people call it like a parts bin car because like basically took all the Ford Performance stuff and threw it on a GT basically and just made it a Mach 1.
Chach 1.
Yeah, Chach 1. The Chach 1 Mustang. I respect the fact that this still has air conditioning. Bringing in air to cool off the coil packs. Sick. This is my favorite car here. Absolutely. Like really? All the details. I think it's a manual conversion, it looks like. Everything's tied together nice.
Very nice.
But execution's pretty good.
It's got Porsche brakes.
Yeah. This bumper is like probably 5 pieces to make that happen.
Wow.
And then it has the M3 exhaust.
True. Definitely probably the coolest car here.
With an S550 swap. Yeah. With an M3 wagon. Hey, look at that.